Welcome to Front Office Pros. I'm Steve, and I'm here with DeSolo today to talk about 3 players that you should be buying now as of Week 8. These players could be good for the rest of the season and possibly beyond for those of you who play in Dynasty. So let's get started. All right, so my first player that you should be buying now is running back Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard just had a crazy good week this week. He had only 14 attempts, but had 131 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. On the season, he's averaged 6.2 yards per carry. Tony Pollard is a free agent this upcoming season and is only 25 years old. Now, Zeke Elliott, his counterpart, just tore his MCL and has a thigh bruise. The Dallas Cowboys are on a bye week this week, but you have to wonder, is Zeke going to get the bulk of the carries like he was when he comes back? Obviously, Jerry Jones has come out and said, we're going to go as Zeke goes, but you have to wonder, will he? Anytime there's an injury that happens in the NFL, it's an opportunity for somebody to take advantage of it. And it may be Pollard's advantage that he has now taken and he's not going to give away. And will he come back with the Cowboys? Zeke is getting older. They may transition over to Pollard. He may be able to come back to the team on a team-friendly contract. So this is an opportunity to buy if possible. I know it's going to be high because Pollard just had the week that he did, but he is on a bye week this week. You could be able to get him for a decent price, or if you have him, be excited that you have him. Hold on to him. Good things are to come. The next player I want to talk about is wide receiver Jerry Jeudy. Now, the Broncos offense has been struggling pretty mightily over this season, but the former first-round pick is showing up these past few weeks. He's entering in his 3rd season. He's got his 4th year coming up, and then the 5th-year option that most likely will be accepted. He's only 23 years old, and if you look over the past 3 weeks, he's had a target share average of over 25%. He's had at least 7 targets per game, and he's having over 50 yards per game. Russell is looking his way. Sutton is becoming less and less involved, and it seems like Jeudy is the guy that you want to have moving forward. Now, there is some rumors to suggest that he may be getting traded off the team. And if he does, depending on the situation, it could harm him or it could benefit him greatly. As we saw just recently with the Kadarius Toney trade, Kadarius Toney was an absolute afterthought. He couldn't get on the field because supposedly he wasn't healthy. Now he has a new lease on life. He's going over to Kansas City, probably the best spot he could have possibly gone, and now his value is through the roof. Now, we'll see if he actually performs, but in the same way, if Jeudy ends up getting traded, don't be too scared about that. He is a talented player. He's had some drop issues, but the best is yet to come for him, and it may be with another team. He may stay with the Broncos. I sort of doubt he gets traded because if they got at least a 3rd and more, you'd have to think that Jeudy is going to get at least a 2nd, and would a team part with that to get him? Who knows? We'll find out. But Jerry Jeudy going forward, I think he's only going to get better. This is the opportunity to buy in on him because he is going to be a player to watch the rest of the season and beyond. My last player that I want you to think about buying moving forward is tight end Evan Engram. Evan Engram was a former first-round pick. He's 28 years old. And he's going to be a free agent next season. He signed a 1-year deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And something to note, he has been on the field a lot these past few weeks. And it's increasing every week. Right now, he is over 75% of snap percentage over the past 4 games. And in that span, he's also had a target share percentage of average of 20% over these past 4 games, with at least 6 targets per game. Now, the tight end group in general this year has been extremely volatile. It's hard to be able to get a dependable tight end into your lineup. Well, if you might have already, but if you haven't, you may want to start considering starting Evan Engram in your lineups. In the past 4 weeks, he's been a tight end 1. And in tight end premium leagues, which we do, he's been the tight end 5. So he's a player that you need to watch out for. He wants to get paid. He may stay with Jacksonville. He may not. He's always had the talent. He just had some drop issues. He's showing up now, and he's getting heavily involved in this offense. He's a player that should be on the lookout for you going forward. So that was 3 players that you should consider buying now as of week 8 for the rest of the season. We thank you so much for watching. And if you've enjoyed this content, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. We try to create videos, several videos on a weekly basis. So if you enjoy it, please do that. And if you have comments, put them below. Do you agree with me? Are there other players that you are considering buying? Let us know. We're happy to answer. So thank you for watching.